Hello everyone, good morning. It's Sunny and welcome back to my channel. So guys, finally I have come back again with a new video, and it's been more than 30 days since I uploaded my last video, and since then I have been busting to make a video for you all. But I wasn't getting time, so finally I've got time, and this time I'm gonna make a video, and this video is really going to be very special. If you stay till the end of this video, definitely you are gonna get to know about so many things. And even if you are a beginner who is craving for fluency, even wanting to initiate your journey of spoken English, how want to start it, and doing conversation, learning things. So I'm gonna tell you how actually you have to start and how actually you have to acquire things initially, right? If you're not getting appropriate things, what actually should be your first step in order to be perfect at it. So yes, definitely I'm gonna talk about that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about, first of all, let me tell you how actually you have to think and how actually you have to start your journey. Okay, there are so many aspects into it. If you like, you can be a beginner level speaker, you can be even intermediate level speaker, and you can be advanced level speaker. So if you are advanced, then there is no any question rises to come over this video and go through till the end. So please skip this video. And if you are intermediate or advanced, a beginner, then this video is totally for you, and I'm going to tell you what actually you have to do. Okay, so if you are beginner, I have told you many times that first of all you need to figure out what's your surrounding and where do you live, and how kind of people do you have in your surrounding, are they speaking English or not, what language are they using, while negotiating. So if they are using English, then it will be very perfect for you to learn English without going through nagging your minds into grammar, right? But when it comes to when you do not have surrounding of speaking English, even no people who can assist you in order to make you perfect at it, then it gets very important to figure out what actually you need initially to start your conversation, to to initiate your journey of spoken English. Because you want to be perfect at it, but you do not have appropriate thing which you can implement in your conversation, which you can implement in your journey, and by the dint of implementing you can go ahead and be perfect at it, right? So this is what you just have to figure out. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what actually important is initially. So as I told you that you have to just think, figure out. So what actually you have to figure out? You have to figure out one thing, and the thing is that first of all you have to learn basic things. And what are the basic things? I'm considering you are a non-native speaker of English. You have no surrounding, no people who can assist you, who can provide you assistance in order to be perfect at it. Like, I'm considering these all things. Despite you are wanting to be perfect at it, right? So what actually you have to think? How actually you have to think? I'm gonna tell you. So first of all, you need to learn basic grammar. Many times I have told you, in many videos, and it is very significant. That's why I always repeat it, time and again in my all videos. So what actually basic grammar is? First of all, you need to learn tenses and models, because two things I consider, two things very important. Most importantly, if you complete it, then things gets easier for you to go ahead, make sentences in any kind of situation, right? Yes, like to some extent you can get some hesitation, you can get some lack of vocabulary while speaking, but it doesn't matter, right? It will do. But vocabulary are the thing which can be corrected. But when it comes to structure sentences correctly, then it is important thing, then it is significant thing. So for structuring correct sentences, for structuring sentences correctly, you just need to learn grammar. And how would you learn grammar? You just have to learn tenses first, because tenses are the thing which is, I consider tense as a mother of this language. Because when you speak something, when you want to speak something in any time, whether it could be past, future, present, so you just have to use tense. Without using tense, without implementation of tense, how can you speak in any tenses, in any format? So this is what importance of tense is. Okay, so I'm considering that you have completed tense, and better, like you have good command over tenses, able to use sentences, structure sentences in any tenses, right? Okay, in any tense, in any time, like whether it could be future, past, or present. Okay, and thereupon the second thing comes, that is models. So when you learn advanced and basic things about models, like use of could have, would have been, should have been, these are the things that you have to learn actually, right, in models. So by combining, by associating two things, tense and models, you just have to start conversation. And how do you start conversation? You do not need to you need not to talk about anything, you need not to talk about any people, right? You just have to think how actually you have to implement these all things. So initially, after learning these two things, if you're jumping or diving into any conversation and wanting to talk about any specific topic, then you are gonna stuck, right? I'm betting you're gonna stuck, you're gonna hesitate a lot. Why? Because you have never ever implemented even basic sentences of those all things. No. So if you want to speak, if you want to have conversation, start negotiation with anybody, then you need to speak. And how would you speak? Initially you have to do one thing, and the thing is that you have to structure normal sentences in your mind all the time, all day long, wherever you are going, wherever activity you are doing, whatever activity you are doing, you just have to structure that up that particular thing in English, and by use of tenses. And when you do it, when you be good at it, then you get ready, you get fully ready to start conversation, because things that you acquired, you have already implemented many times by making so many sentences, outside, inside, whatever activity you did in the past, you just made it by using those structures that you acquired from model sentences, right? So this this is what important is. And once you are able to do it, once you have implemented these all things, then you are not going to forget these all structures, right? Your mind will store it for a long time, and if it store it for a long time, then you can start conversation, you can start acquiring vocabulary, because I guess vocabulary is the important thing that plays vital role in order to speak any sentence. Despite knowing these structures, nevertheless you won't be able to speak English in any format, in any situation, if you do not have appropriate vocabulary for that particular situation wherever you want to speak, right? So this is what you need to figure out. So actually, first of all, you just have to go through with normal grammar, and thereupon you have to learn vocabulary, acquire vocabulary as much as you can, store in your mind and implement those. Because and even if you are learning, and even if you are thinking that if you hit the book all day long in order to learn vocabulary and can store vocabulary for a long time, then it is not going to happen at all, because vocabulary are the thing that needs implementation. Vocabulary always demands for the what can I say, implementation. And when you implement these, then only your mind keep it for a long time in itself, right? And if you do not implement it, then you are going to forget it within 2 days, 3 days, because it is the thing that you have never ever implemented. So whenever you met with any incidents, then you keep that incidents in your mind for a long time. So your mind preserve that for a very long time, because it has happened physically in front of you, with you. So this is what you need to figure out, right? So once you are able to do those like these all two things, model sentence, then the thing gets very important, that is to okay, one thing I forget to tell you. What was that thing? The thing was that if you want to speak English, then you need to understand someone else. You need to understand the second person whom you are talking with, right? So for speaking English, you just need to understand even, right? And if you are not able to understand English, so what actually you have to do for understanding English, for getting good command over understanding any content? You just have to go through with content, consume content as much as you can, right? And consume a lot of content. And when you consume a lot of content, then you get to know approximate idea how actually we need to learn English, and how actually we have to understand someone else, and by understanding how actually we have to reply others, right? So this is what you need to understand. One more thing, it is very important. So two things you have to do: learn grammar basic, and thereupon after learning it, implement it in your daily life by speaking in any situation, whatever situation comes in front of you, you face, right? And the second thing, that is consuming content as much as you can. So these are the two things that plays vital role in order to speak English, in order to initiate your journey of spoken English, if you want to be perfect at English actually, then, right? This is all about this video, and I guess you may have liked this video. So yes, what you have to do, you have to hit the bell icon, and by hitting you just have to break it. And one more thing you have to do, that is subscribe my channel. And you can just click on the bell icon and press on all, because you will be notified if I upload any video. So yes, you can do these all things. Even you can share with your friends who is also looking to be perfect and start their journey of spoken English. So this is all about this video. Let's meet in another video. Till then, bye bye guys. Thank you so much for coming over this video and clicking on this video. Thank you.